Hi, my name is Becca. Welcome back to Raising Them Simply. Here we share all about our secular homeschool as a family of 5. And today we've got a super exciting video for you guys. We are doing an unboxing of the German 1 Homeschool Languages curriculum. Guys, so excited to show you this. So if you are new here, we have a almost 7-year-old who's going into 2nd grade, and we have a almost 4-year-old who's going to be doing preschool this fall. And then we've also got a toddler just running around. If you have been a part of my channel for a while, you would know that at the beginning of last year, we were planning on doing sign language. Now, I'm pretty proficient in sign language. I did it in high school and college. It was something that I was interested in pursuing a career in. And even though my son knows some basic stuff for sign, because I do teach it to them, I wanted us to get more in depth and involved in learning sign language and in the deaf community. However, it became very apparent pretty quickly that my son is not a visual learner like that, and it just wasn't jiving with him, which is totally okay. But that left me feeling a little overwhelmed on how I was going to teach another language. I know some people don't teach languages until their kids are older or anything, but my son did express that he wanted to learn something. He just wasn't sure what. And that is where Homeschool Languages came in. This is an amazing company where they have different kits in German, Spanish, Portuguese, and French. There's some rumors that they're having some other stuff coming out. Not sure about that, but these kits help you teach your child whichever language it is, even if you have no prior knowledge in it. So there's videos and games and lots of goodies in here, and super excited. So we decided on German based off of, we looked up the languages that they had available, and I typed in on YouTube conversations in Portuguese, Spanish, French, German, and I let my son listen to each of the languages and how it sounded for native speakers to speak it. When he listened to the German one, he said, "Well, Mom, that sounds really cool." And so I explained to him that our family background is primarily German, and he was sold. He said that he had to learn German because he's German, and I love that for him. So we decided to go ahead with German, and it did take a little bit for these kits to come in, but we finally got them. There's some really neat stuff in here, so I can't wait to show you all of what's going on in our boxes here. So first off, when you open it, it's all laid out pretty nicely. I should mention to you guys that you can purchase everything via PDF and just print everything. So if you're not inside the US or don't want to pay shipping or anything, that is an option. But I wanted a lot of the stuff printed. I heard really great things about their quality of things, and then it wouldn't come with like the puppet and stuff like that, from my understanding. So I did get some of the stuff printed off and sent to them, but I wanted the main kit kind of sent from them. So we've got our little rhino puppet here, and it says, "Hello, I'm Hans. I only speak German, so I'm excited that you're learning my language. I'll be helping you along the way to get started." And this is just a fun way for kids to kind of learn the language and know that they can only speak German or whatever language to the puppet. My kids saw this and they flipped. They're so excited. Something about puppets, you guys, they just love them. So we've got that. And then we've got these we've got some feeling, like a spinner for different emotions. It looks like it's got sick, happy, sad, excited, maybe hungry, scared, tired. And then we've got another one for different buildings. So we've got a store, a school, a park, a house, bathroom, living room. And these are really sturdy, like on cardboard, which I really appreciate. Looks like we've got a bookmark here too. And we've got some matching foods cards. If I can get it out here, I'll show you. So these are just different cards with, I don't know if you could see that, different foods on them. This is one of the reasons why it really sold me for this kit, just how immersive and hands-on it is and repetitive in a way that's good for kids, in a way that they like, to get them excited about learning the language. So my son loves the games and stuff like that, like with All About Reading, which is what we use for learning to read. So he's going to be really excited for this. Okay, we've got a little brochure here as well. So we have Welcome to Homeschool Languages. Your family's bilingual journey starts here. And then you open it up and it just tells you that this comes with the level 1 textbook, playing cards and flashcards, 1 set of matching cards, 4 bingo cards, a menu card, small phrase card and practice sheet, 1 storybook, 1 double-sided game board, 2 spinners, 4 playing pawns and 1 die, an inflatable globe, a puppet, a bookmark, and a set of Velcro dots. Okay, and then they have information on to seeking help for this. So got that as well. And we've got a level 1 book. And guys, I know you can't feel it, but this is super sturdy. And I've heard great things about these books. And this quality is just so great. I love the pictures too. It goes, "Hallo Anna, hallo Lucas, wie geht's dir?" And underneath it, it actually like says it how you pronounce it. So it's "Es geht mir gut." We have been doing some practice on Duolingo for German while we've been waiting for this, and it's been really nice. And you can see how this kind of like builds on each other. I just love this. It's great quality. One of the reasons why I wanted to make this video for you guys is because all the stuff that I see is usually on, you know, the Spanish kit here on YouTube, and there's not a lot of information on the other languages. So it's nice to actually be able to see what the quality is and stuff like that for that. So we've got a blow up globe. You can use this as part of your like geography curriculum as well if you wanted to do something like that. And we've got a little practice board. This is like washable. And so I'm guessing we maybe use like whiteboard markers and put it on here for practice. And we've got this nice heavy duty box here. Okay, and this is for the games. So these are the little pawns and Velcros and a die. Then we've got, it says the color cards. So this must have all the numbers on them in different phrases. I don't know if you could see it. I'm trying to stop the glare because these are all still wrapped. But it's nice that it comes with something like this to actually hold everything together. Okay. We've got our game board that's double-sided. And we've got a bunch of stickers. Okay. And then we've got the big teacher guide. So it says Homeschool Languages German, Hallo, getting the bilingual conversation going in the home. If you guys want a more detailed flip through, like of the actual course book, let me know too. and I can do that for you guys. So this page here, it's kind of hard to see. It says the required materials. It lists everything that's in with that. And then it says all the video links by lesson can be found at homeschoollanguages.com/level1 German videos. So I've seen these recommended on YouTube too. So I wonder if they have YouTube videos just up on their website. But it helps with pronunciation and stuff like that. And they've got a pronunciation guide here as well. And so it tells you like how you say the vowels, like A is ah, E is eh. It talks about if they have different symbols above each letter, how those are pronounced. This is very helpful. Okay, and it looks like the first one is using your manners. So we're gonna do Guten Tag, Hallo, Wie geht's, how are you? Danke, which means thank you. Prima means awesome. Gut is good. Tschüss, auf Wiedersehen means see you later, goodbye. And it goes into manners. So we're gonna talk about I can use different greetings at different times of day and different culture and exposure. So this is actually really good quality too. I'm pretty impressed with this. I'm super excited for this. So we've got this the teacher guide. The student guide could have came in the kit, which is something that you can buy separately because they're worksheets and stuff that you go through. But I purchased that one PDF since I have multiple kids, so I can print it off as many times as I wanted to, and I believe it's the same price. So I did buy that separately. I don't have that printed out ready for you guys for today. When I was getting ready for this video, I realized that the link, for whatever reason, didn't work for me to download. So I'm not sure if like I hit download and accidentally deleted it and I can't do it again, but I've talked with them before. They have great customer service. I sent them an email and everything, and I will get that link back, but just haven't gotten that yet in time for this video. So like I said, if you want a more detailed flip through video, let me know, but that is a separate purchase because not everyone is a workbook family. So got this teacher's guide. It looks like we've got more cards to go into that container. So we've got different errand cards. And these are language cards. So we've got Ich bin, that means I am. Ich kann means I can. Ich habe means I have. We've got lesson. This is really nice. These are really good quality. We've got a Das menu. There must be like a restaurant game or something like that because there is a lot of those. We've got different food cards. I love how these pictures, they do look whimsical and fun, but they don't look like they're cartoonish, you know? My kids don't do well with like cartoony things. They like things to look like the real deal. Then we've got our bingo cards. So that's everything in the box. I did make a separate purchase as well. I did go ahead and purchase additional bilingual fairy tales stories. So this one includes Snow White, The Little Red Riding Hood, Elves and the Shoemaker, and Goldilocks. These ones you can also have printed PDF and you can bind yourself. I'm not sure if there's a price difference. I just do so much printing and binding for our curriculums that I didn't want to go ahead and do that for these as well, especially when I heard that the quality was so great on these, so I went ahead and purchased them. So we've got Snow White, Little Red Riding Hood, Goldilocks, and Elves and the Shoemaker. These are all stories that my kids are already familiar with, which is nice. It'll be easier, I think, for them to understand since they already have a little background on this. This is really thick paper. I'm actually really impressed. So it has like some section in English, and then there's some other stuff in German. And these come in chapters. They also have like a vocabulary, so it tells you what the German words are in that chapter, and then what they mean in English. So like klein is little. We've got was hast du, what do you have? Tschüss means bye. So we've got that for Little Red Riding Hood. Take a look at Snow White here. I just really like, especially like I mentioned, these are more classic fairy tales, so my kids already have a background on what these are, so it's familiar to them. I really like this quality. I'm glad I did not print these myself because it wouldn't nearly be as good. So that is our German kit from Homeschool Languages. We are so excited to dig into this. This has made me even more excited to jump into the curriculum. We're not going to be starting this until the fall, though I've had to put the box up high where my kids can't reach it because they're trying to go through and everything because they're so excited for it. But that is all I have for you for today. If you guys, like I said, if you want a more like detailed like lesson planning type video, let me know and I can make something like that for you if you are interested. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel, lets me know what kind of videos you are interested in. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you're doing a language, if you're going to do a language later, maybe not at all, depending on your state requirements. If you do homeschool languages, specifically if you use the German one, let me know and see how much you guys like it. Hit that subscribe button. It is a free way for you to be notified of future videos and really helps support my channel. And I can't wait to catch you guys next time. Bye.